When we started this channel over 10 years ago, we had no idea that it would grow into what it has become today. Since then, we've uploaded over 1,000 videos, which works out as 2 videos per week non-stop for the past 10 years. While over the last year or so, recording videos for this channel has become a struggle for me, for more reasons than one. And for that reason, we feel it's time for me to take a back seat and allow a new narrator to come in to give me a chance to focus on other areas of life. Now, I'm not going away forever. I'll be returning for the Creepy Marathon month, which is my favourite, and you can listen to me narrating every week over on the Murderous Minds YouTube channel, so it's by no means a goodbye. And who knows, maybe I'll come back at some point on a regular basis, but for now it's time for me to take a step back. We hope you all will understand and will continue to support the channel, and without further ado, hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy the new narrator.
In a world where everything is documented, photographs and videos have the power to capture every moment of people's lives. However, there are instances where these everyday moments become chilling reminders of how abruptly life can end. In this video, we explore 5 incidents in which individuals were unwittingly captured in their final moments, serving as a haunting reminder of life's unpredictability. Hit the lights and let's get into this. Oh my God, no. In 1988, a tragic incident shocked the world when a parachutist filmed himself jumping out of a plane without a parachute. Ivan Maguire was an experienced skydiver and had previously made more than 800 successful jumps. On this occasion, Ivan was filming a student and an instructor from the Franklin County Sports Parachute Center in North Carolina. At an altitude of 10,500 feet, Ivan leapt out of the plane behind the other 2, and during his freefall, focused on recording their descent. However, when the student and instructor deployed their parachute and ascended upwards, Ivan realizes he has forgotten his parachute. His last words, "Oh my God, no," were captured on the footage. Ivan had inadvertently filmed the last moments of his life as he plummeted to the ground. Ivan's body was found about 1.5 miles from the airfield where he took off. The investigation ruled out foul play and suicide, concluding that he had simply forgotten his parachute and that the only explanation was that Ivan and those around him mistook the video equipment he was carrying as his parachute pack. It doesn't bear thinking about what was going through his mind for the 60 seconds it took to hit the ground. The last embrace. In early June 2024, 3 friends decided to walk along the Natasoni River in Italy, not knowing that the water had reached dangerous levels after days of heavy rain. The trio ran into trouble when the water levels unexpectedly rose, and they found themselves trapped. After seeking help from passers-by, firefighters were notified and promptly reached the location. They tried to rescue the group by throwing them a rope, but they couldn't reach it. This video of the rescue attempt shows the stricken friends hugging as they desperately wait for help. The trio were within a few meters of the riverbank, but tragically, rescuers were unable to reach them before they were swept away by the flood waters. 20-year-old Patrizia Cormos, along with her friend Bianca Doros, aged 23, and Bianca's boyfriend, 25-year-old Christian Molnar, all lost their lives that day. At the time of writing this, only the 2 women's bodies have been recovered. Such was the force of the water that they were found in different places about 1 kilometer further down the river. The temperature and force of the water made it impossible for them to survive. Heartbreaking for all involved. Gym tragedy. On June the 18th, 2024, a 22-year-old woman went into a gym in Pontianak West Kalimantan, Indonesia, with her boyfriend and younger sibling. At some point during her workout, her boyfriend asked her to exercise with him on the second floor, but she declined because she wanted to use the treadmills on the third floor. After about 30 minutes on the treadmill, the woman slowed down to a walk when this happened. As you can see, the woman was thrown from the equipment and as she stumbles backwards, falls through an open window. The woman, identified only with the initials FN, tries to grab onto the window frame but fails and disappears from view as she falls through. After the fall, she was rushed to hospital with serious head injuries, but sadly, doctors were unable to save her life. An autopsy later revealed that she had suffered extensive bruising and lacerations to her head. Investigations stated that the placement of the treadmill near the window was dangerous, with only 60 centimeters of space between the machines. Additionally, the low height of the 30 centimeter wall beneath the window made it easy for the woman to fall through if the windows were left open. Apparently, the gym had warning stickers advising clients not to open windows, but the sticker was damaged and the writing was obscured. Normally, a personal trainer would close the windows, but at the time of the incident, they were taking a break. This is definitely not what you expect when you go for a workout. Our thoughts are with her family and friends. Tears of a Killer. On March 3, 2020, police were alerted to an incident at the Ohio home of 50-year-old Brenda Powell, after an employee from Mount Union University called Brenda and heard sounds of distress in the background. When the police arrived, Brenda's 19-year-old daughter, Sydney Powell, answered the door, covered in blood and hysterical, claiming her mother had been attacked by an intruder, suggesting that a break-in had occurred. Take a look.
She's on the ground.
Who is it?
My mom! Someone broke in the back window.
All right, hold on. Come on.
Is she gonna be okay?
Come on.
I want my dad.
What happened? What's going on? What's going on?
We heard a bang. We heard a bang. And she told me to get out. And then I heard screaming. So I came back and she was on the ground.
The part of the video that is blurred out is when police find Brenda on her bedroom floor, severely injured and drenched in blood. The mum had been repeatedly hit with a cast iron frying pan and stabbed with a steak knife. Brenda was rushed to Cleveland Clinic Akron General Hospital, but later died from her injuries. Chillingly, the person responsible for the brutal attack was her daughter. When the police arrived, Sydney had deliberately broken a window to make it appear as though an intruder had entered the property. However, eventually the truth caught up with Sydney, and despite her pleading not guilty by reason of insanity, she was found guilty of killing her mother by stabbing her repeatedly and beating her with a cast iron skillet. In 2023, Sydney received a life sentence and will be eligible for parole after serving 15 years. Swept away in a flash. This next footage is heartbreaking. It was captured in June 2024 and shows the heart-wrenching moments that 20-year-old Diana Biliaeva was swept away by the sea. Diana and her boyfriend were walking along the shore at the Russian beach resort Sochi. The couple stopped to share a romantic moment when this happens. Diana is dragged into the thrashing waves, and in seconds she is out of sight, swallowed up by the treacherous Black Sea. Her panic-stricken boyfriend attempts to get help and even rushes into the lethal waters to try and save her. However, the attempt is unsuccessful as he gets pushed back by the ferocious waves. Despite intensive searches, Diana from Lipetskis is still missing and is presumed dead. What is even more tragic about this incident is that onlookers took the time to film the moment but did nothing to try and save her. A sad reality of the modern world.
So that's 5 haunting moments caught on camera. Thanks for watching, and we really hope you enjoyed the new narrator. As always, we'll see you in the next video.